Hey everybody, we're here from Language Academy. Guys, very excited to have Vinesh with me. IELTS success story. He has cleared his IELTS requirement 777 for Canada. Very well done, Vinesh.
Thank you.
Just a couple of weeks, I'll say, you've got the score. Very first thing I would like to ask you, IELTS is something a lot of students out there are a bit scared about. As you have done your PT, you have done your NAATI, now you thought that moving to Canada is a better plan because things are a bit tight here. What do you think is important for writing? Because writing is one section which troubles a lot of students out there. They're really scared that yes, they'll get the score in listening, reading, but writing, you have to be very logical. You have to use, I'll say, very high level English, academic English. What do you think is important for writing?
Hello everyone. With writing, I believe you don't need a high level of English, or you don't need to know every single vocabulary in English. You just need to use very simple words, and I would say you need to understand the marking criteria mainly, and you need to follow the structure. So if you follow the structure and whatever advice your tutor is giving, that would be really great. And moreover, for me, what helped is it's personal examples. So whatever idea you're writing, just try and give a personal example supporting that idea, which will boost your marks. Moreover, there are some sentences which you need to use. For example, a complex sentence, a compound sentence, even that boosts your marks. So that's all you need to concentrate, rather than concentrating on a high-level vocabulary.
That's right. One thing which I really liked and students mess up is they try to use very fancy words in the language. They try to implement a lot of difficult phrases, and they're not really sure how to write or adjust those phrases in the sentences. And when we try to do so, we end up making a lot of grammatical or sentence problems, and that can really hamper your score, can impact your score. You really need to make sure keep it very simple. You don't really need to use very hi-fi words, very fancy words. Keep it simple, to the point. Understand the marking criteria. That is one thing which I really liked about you, is you focused on what is going to give you the scores,
Exactly.
right? Rather than just focusing on making it looking making it look very beautiful. It's very important to be focused what the examiner is going to look for, satisfy the requirements, tick mark all the boxes, and apart from that, use connectors and use sentences which you have been taught in the class, and you're going to get the score. Speaking can be sometimes difficult. It's not that difficult. Still, what do you think are the do's and don'ts for speaking?
To talk about speaking, when I appeared the exam first, I messed up in speaking. And I came back to 𝗬𝗃, and then I said like, 𝗬𝗃, I guess I messed up in speaking. And then what she asked is what mistakes you made. And then you need to be courage enough to tell your tutors that what mistakes you make. If not, you won't get your desired score. And then I told her like I didn't have an eye contact with the tutor, with the examiner, sorry. And moreover, you'll have cross questions from the examiner to trick you out. But don't worry about it, or don't panic when you are in the exam. Well, what I did is like, as soon as she asked me a cross question, I got panicked, and then I didn't have an answer. And then I started repeating my answers. Well, repetition is one thing in speaking which you should not do it. If you do it, you'll end up scoring 6. And then when I told the mistakes to 𝗬𝗃, what she did is like book an exam again straight away in next 5 days. And then the next 5 days I worked on speaking. Every single day I gave speaking, and she corrected all my mistakes. And then she said, go appear the exam. And then I went there, I corrected all my mistakes. Still I had some cross questions, but well this time I asked the examiner like, let me take a minute and think about it. So when you calm your mind and then you think about the answers, then you can easily succeed. Moreover, there are some don'ts which you need to do in speaking. Like you should not give any personal example in speaking. Even there, you need to work on your marking criteria. So IELTS is marked on different marking criteria. So you need to be clear about it.
Very well. One thing which I really like, doesn't matter which exam you're taking, you need to have the courage to tell the mistakes.
That's true.
Normally what happens, we don't really get the scores. We know what mistakes we have made in the exam, but it's very hard for us to accept it.
Yeah.
Very important. You visualize what happened in the exam. Work on the mistakes, discuss the mistakes you are aware about which you made in the exam, work on the same, and then once you fix them, you go for the exam and crack your exam like he did. Avoid personal examples in speaking, but you can use personal examples in writing, as he has mentioned. See, Vinesh, there's a lot of material out there. There are a lot of videos. Why you thought of not watching all the videos and coming here for proper training and guidance?
To speak about that, I took exam before joining in Language Academy, where the source in internet is plenty.
Yes.
And then I I looked at different sources. Even then, I didn't even follow a single tutor's advice. Where speaking, I looked at one source, and then writing, I looked at one source. And they give a lot of ideas. And then when you put all your ideas in your mind, and then you go and appear in your exam, then you'll know in my case, I messed it up because writing, I saw 2 videos, and then in YouTube, and then they both had different ideas, and then I combined them, and then I wrote the exam, and then I didn't even get 6 in writing. Whereas if you go and join a class, and then if you follow your tutor, and then you'll have only one idea which she gives, and then you don't need to follow any other ideas, because that's when you can crack your score. If you put your knowledge to different ideas, it's very hard to achieve the score in IELTS.
That's right. So basically, there's a mismatch between ideas when you have a lot of information, and then on top of that, you're not really sure which one to follow. You're confused, and when you go in for the exam, you're sitting over there. Your mind tells you to do this, and then next minute you have different thoughts, and you try to implement each and everything.
That's true.
So very important, when you come here, take the classes, you have proper guidance, you know what is correct, what is not correct, what are the things you need to work on, what are things you need to avoid. You have a clear-cut mind that yes, you have clear-cut ideas that these are the things I need to do, these are things I need to avoid, and that's all. That's very simple. Keep it very simple, and once you keep it simple, you get your desired score. Vinesh, any final advice for students out there planning to go for IELTS, what they should do?
I would say just focus on marking criteria, because that's very important. It's not unlike other exams, they don't score on what you do. Well, they do score on what you do, but you need to really have your
clear understanding
of English. Exactly.
Yes.
So it's not that you need to have an hi-fi English, but all you need to have is to follow the marking criteria.
That's right. Very important, guys. Doesn't matter which exam you're going for, you need to understand the marking criteria, attend the classes regularly, take feedback, see where you're going wrong, work on the same, take as many mock tests, get the guidance from the tutors that yes, these are the areas you need to work on. Once you feel like you've improved, you're doing well in the mock test, go for the exam and get your score like he did. Congratulations once again.
Thanks.
All the very best. That's it from this video, guys. Make sure you keep on practicing. If he has done it, I've done it, you can do it as well. Just right guidance is what it will take to help you get your desired score. Thanks, guys.